There is a conversation be ashasia eboboba about Chema Wontumi, ye baby, ye be Chema Wontumi, Now, we are sending a strong message to the president. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say o mine ye nya ya adwini si be yini ya obi ampe ne baby ntina. Na honorable Kennedy akompre kwa Japan omra. Ni ye nya mine ye. Enye family and friends. Ena omaya ye timu a said na obi kan say omaya ye timu a ye wo dwato ahene. See, you said you will be bonia also be copacha until you will got to any idea. Where from this whole confusion, I ne, man who say a piaba bontia, yes, a chema to me. Afafon, Afred John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency, Apane Chow say, Bonio Diayeni Bia, Unfanchan, now on man presidential pardon. Now, this is the story coming out gradually, Banka Kankaka, on all the time, Oscar Media Plus. We try as much as possible so you be take lead in the conversations ni nyina say be a ba enyo bia won nemom ye yatibi ene ye ba be kan kire mu such ma Wontumi there is report to say wa papa panacho na yenya confirmation so a kire sam wa papa panacho ye be ready sa confirmation ama wa ha ene amo hu say eye no krese wa papa panacho. So we are asking the president say mama mfa manyosem ni nyefie ene agudisem nipa no mo convicting no because of some free say waye bone mo convicting no de no 20 years because of say waye bibia ense say waye wafom mra. And as a matter of fact enya His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene convicted Chema Wontumi eye mra no ene convicted no eye mra no ne sentence no. It is not the president. Enya His Excellency President Mahama ene convicted eye Chema Wontumi. So womo mo na mechire pa chew ne ade onse na anu ado mo de be fra honorable Kennedy akompre kwa Japan so wono na ekopa chew de ma Chema Wontumi meanwhile na enye no kresa afidi asa dane se Chema Wontumi na na atwe phone e de afra His Excellency apa ne chew so mfa ne bone nche no no man the presidential pardon. Please, we are not going to accept that e wo krom ha ye ntiase ye because nipa no me amete hoyi ene go a wo hwe me ena se wo kodi bone a hwan na wo kwa akosu a kire no hwan na akoka kire ne se o ma presidential pardon. That is why we are telling the president say mra na di ni di ye nti se Chema Wontumi free say mra na ni di ye no enye ne kwan so no na o mo nkwa appeal na mra kro na anyi ni mfiri eye nsa wo mra. That is what we are telling the president. Now Oscar Media Plus me the little Oscar oba no subscribe to channel no like video no na fe so what throw comment e dey ato comment say very important by here. So do comment ebeba obekire wadwen e wo comment section ye nyina together na abom ni akyerekere ya adwen no man no etumi etumpon e dey ama ye nyina na da bia me catch am say etna say of course the journey always remains the same, very clear, very undefeated, no amount of intimidation, no amount of jandam and na ebe stop here from what we want to achieve. Da bia me ni mudi nkomo so me kire mu say what we want to achieve is that we are making sure that everything that ye betumi aye, everything that your team ye betumi aye, to make sure that Honorable Kennedy Akompre Kwa Japan becomes the next president of the Republic of Ghana, yebeye. Because we believe in the man. We believe in man, non ideology. We believe in the nim diani ni nyansa. Obetim de bu minor, etime tumpo. Now ye ninkomo. The conversation coming up, and you may have wished me and say, Chema Wontumi, Ashanti regional chairman. I know dancer 20 years. Over some boy illegal mining bihone one concession or their komo bini ade no. The conversation coming up ginane say Chairman Wontumi afa phone e dia frɛ President Mahama Panechow se onfa ne bone nche no. Wapa First Lady Chow ye maami Lordina Mahama se onfa ne bone nche no na wo moma no presidential pardon. Now this is the message we are going to send to the president. This is the message we are going to send to the presidency. This is the message we are going to send to every government appointee or what say munim na mo de mo sakamra no eye ma adwene se me amete hei se wa wo hwe me e na bibi to wo asem fa wo so nya amane e ne kodi court ni a sentence so mfie ba kompa wujiri se nkere ma presidential pardon bi enti Chema Wontumi is not exceptional enti se na bibi na asi na se wafom mra na mra na dina ye ma one mra ni ndi e na medi kan se so free se mra no convicted no judge what na case this what him for na muan ya the only option that Chema Wontumi wo and is obekwa appeal. It Chema Wontumi pa won kwa appeal okwa appeal a owo ho kwan se de nsem ni city bia no obekwa akoka. Now yenhwe krata wi baby, I maybe read actually if we sit in newsroom, or na report a story way. Na Chema Wontumi ni spokesperson. I be friend say ni nua no. Aye boache dankwa. Ena ababe kasa. Na me ba be reading anu this sem no de akere mo. Na mahu ne nsem a wo kan ye. Ene said you say ya pa o ma pa President Mahama Charles wonfa Chema Wontumi bɔ ne nkyɛn no. I'm going to read that to you. Now when you or say the first call is to render an apology. And I think that it is important former chairman renders an apology to him if at some stage the conversations went overboard, which was never intended. And we are watching down kwana ekasa yo Chema Wontumi spokesperson. Eh bisas wo ye ni nua no and me reading anu disem no. Osa to aso biem ka say not at all. We are aware that in this country there are influencers. We are aware that in this country there are influencers. If you are able to identify those influences and begin making amends, I think we build a better society for all of us to live in. Ena o kan sansem ni nyina nti eye boache dankwa tie ne last words o kan ni biem. Not at all. We are aware that in this country there are influences. If you are able to identify those influences and begin making amends, I think we build a better society for us all to live in. Now, the influence now is President Mahama. And of course, we give him that respect, said the president, or that influence, no, but media will be presidential pardon and all of that. We accept. But in this case of Chema Wontumi, and in this case of illegal activities happening in our country, we are not going to set now to make sure, say, yeah, Babe will be a presidential pardon. Because Chema Wontumi presidential pardon, what it means is that we are not ready to fight Galamsey. What it means is that we are not ready to fight the things against illegal mining. Yenya ya adwene se nneoma emma o mining koye nneoma ama o mine no eboto nneoma ama o mine etwe ekoye chi no we are not ready to fight it because utie de samra boy case ni nyina achi ene nneoma asi wo samra boy case ni mu nyina nobody should tell you that edi entina his excellency besori no pakas wa match ma won't me presidential pardon edi na be mena basa it cannot happen fine why ade wo se waye bibi wo hu ne mfom so ye nyina ye nipa obi atumi ye bibi ni wo hu ne mfom so na nipa kura wo fom no wakọ na nima akọ akọpa ne chew se nipa ne mfa ne bọ ne nkyene ne ade a enti Chema Wontumi ahu ne mfom so ene wakọ his excellency president John Dramani Mahama anim wafa fon afre no pede boache dankwa ekan say woni ye president wo pa ne chew or pa first lady chew na nneoma wo ye nyina was not intended. Now what boache dankwa is trying to tell us ne say Chema Wontumi ka say President Mahama oni ni made adano it was not intended enye no kre accepted ye move on o kan sema hudo bebri esa de tia papa no o ke kan sema enye papa ensem basa ensem tatantan e de kire opanyi kase no ba betena Ghana yakonwa so panya no ye former president o kan ma bebri tia papa no o kan sema hudo na yatim de tia papa no o se nyina no it was not intended se o person odidi na tem anasa no person o kase tia no we accept. Entino said the Chema Wontumi nipa na mfomso wo ne hunti his excellency John Dramani Mahama e wo ho kwan so de ne mfomso che no. This is where we are going to draw the line. O wo ho kwan so ode ne mfomso e dey ode che no enti wo de yesre yewura John Dramani Mahama say onfa Chema Wontumi onfa ne bo ne nche no ye nyina ye pa che wo ma ne bi onfa Chema Wontumi bo ne nche na emom sentence ne they should allow the man to serve titia ne sentence ne de ye nya ma papa no serve Sabi atai ya che no 2003 or 2000 ahe and atai years of panyin wo insawam na nso obi anka se ye man presidential pardon di ntia cause on di oni kama for obi a ye che no akura bi ase ko wi abanche ne bode ene ade ne ye de na tum ba mfie num fie du no and obi anka se ye man sa nipa ne presidential pardon. This is because any pani ni kama for oni influence said e boache dankwa e kan wona asem say in this country say who influencer influencer. So now they are using their influence to build or and that's what they bid some presidential pardon plea from John Dramani Mahama and all of that. But what we are telling the president is say we are not going to sit down and allow that to happen. So Chema Wontumi free say BBSC Imran Nedi Imran Nini, yeah, it is not about asking for plea bargain. You can't say presidential pardon, but rather no, It is about say all court the appeals court. Na appeals court ni na kwa court na se. Na yasa ahwa asem ni move for. Na appeals court aka say oh, asem no kra ye hwede ye di ni kane na. Judge ni say ankoye. Eti me appeals court no, me overturning ruling no. Ebi a chema wontumi ko free ana ko fie ye ma sentence bi abiem. Ana wonfie na ye de ma no kra ya teso. Edi aba ebia from 20 years, edi aba 1 year, edi aba 2 years, edi aba 3 years. Eno de obi ane woni asem. Kwase ebe hu ne se emra na eni wudi ye de wo koto afiase no. Eye sa mra kro na e na asa yi wo free afiase. So obi antumi nka ho asem. That is what we want the people to understand. And only a person, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, wo mo ti ase. Now, tie mi biem wo ha ye. Ade ba ko a ye nhye den so de se. Se ye ya adwene se ye de namfosem. Ye ya adwene se ye de manisem. Ye ya adwene se ye de dwatoa ene sa ansensem fun na e wo so e wo oman ni mu. And only ye de be bu man na, the country is never going to work. Listen carefully. Se ye ya adwene se ye de sa nneoma ni nyina na e ba be bu man na, the country is never going to work. Because baby a manisem wo bia no mra nya adwuma. Baby a familiarity wo bia no emra enya adwuma. And emra nya adwuma in a sense that there is that familiarity, there is that manisem. Ye kra na ye te ye nya mampanyini, ye nya state authorities, ye nya ministers, ye nya MPs and all of that no. Sabe wo di manini e dealia. It is very difficult because the only stranger e dealia wo be ye only manini dealia. It is very difficult to do certain things. It is very difficult so be ye nyo maybe so only manini e dealia. And nuntina si ye decide the same thing no, ye de ba memu mu a emmo ama memu ni nkoye. Emmo ama amemu na ye bu no. Enye krabehwe ema oman na ye pese ye transform oman no enye papa. Enunti ena wo se yi manisem, ye yi adamfosem, ene ho nkoro ne banyina free amemu mu. Obi nka se NDC ni MPP wo mu ntimi mfa adamfo. Of course, they can be friends. Ebi kra ye nuafo ne ade, ebi ye ntafo, but baako NDC, baako MPP. You can have that brotherly love, but when it comes to the country, I also you make sure say ye build o man. Also you make sure say o man ni ye pese enya baby papasi. And see, this is the reason why some of us we are actively campaigning Ediama Honorable Kennedy Akompre Japan. Because ye jidi say yenya obi a oye straightforward, yenya obi a oye straight e wo ne mremu, yenya obi a onfan sempa ne nokure ne nsie ne manfo a obetimi ama oman adi a, it is no other person than Honorable Kennedy Akompre Japan. Read my lips. See e obi a yeso no ene betimi aye straightforward etimi bu man ye na nya chopasem ena we mra ena we dibone na we say na emfa hengo se hia. And ask yourself again, di endi na chema Wontumi. Se no onim se ne nsema wo ka fa Excellency John Dramani Mahama hu nyina nya no kra. E de ne bema from 2023, 2022, 2024 ye beto abane ade ade ni nyina. Wa me papa na che wo se won nsema me ka fa hu nyina bia ne ho ye no kra. Na mom otena se din hwema papa no we ni abawie ye baaye e me na ye convicted no ye sentence no for ono ani dwumadie bia wodi etia mrantina oba be papa na che. That is not possible. And on nkyere nipa wonya nuhu enipa bia wo ni dili a mfa ne se wo ne obate ana wo ne be mate na sabe be ma na fa wachi oba ne sa fa wachi saa ni nyina no oba ne hu ne e wo na adwene mu da se be ma ne ti won deserve saa e no sorry one day bi no oba se o mira man yo bone fa mbone echa me ni nyina ne se me fa wachi ne be ma ana oba se masi eye sei ni sei wa bera wo nipa no nim ho hwie wo no afiri ni pem e na aba be pa wacho eno na kire se nipa na nu ne ho eye enuhu pa ene wonu ne ho ti ne wo pem aka ne bone se fa ne mfom so che no na se koye bra wakoto ne pe wo mpem se wo no oba foforo ne be ma foforo da mu no wo pa chawa wo nu ne ho eye chi a wachi ne nti ene ma ne pa chaw. The same thing applies to Chema Wontumi. Enye se wo nu ne ho na mum eye ne chi a ya chire ne nti ene afiase a wo danti ene wo pa eye President John Dramani wo pa ne chaw. Now nipa ba ko o ma mo Chema Wontumi da bia me ka kire mo eye ohene ba asiedu of Wontumi TV, Wontumi Radio. That's a bread jabmana of Movement TV, Movement Radio. Sankofo no woman mo Chema Wontumi at all. These answer na Chema Wontumi patcho or patcho. What is ohene ba be kan bi? And na Chema Wontumi e dia chew panam nipa so patcho ni na what is ohene ba na na asiedu wa ba abonten achenkwana nanom wo ma ba abonten abe patcho bi. You see, ye no beko nyina na ne ye de dada o. Ye no beko ye de dada. Wan hwe ya Yede wo tra fie gate na nipa bi asan wo machi bedi jollof. Yede wo bekọ ni nyina ya dada. It is a Chairman Wontumi wo kina bi sa appeals court a mo bekọ yi se munya kọ. Na sa appeals court yi wo pia. Bigidi so obesua nyansa. Now, this whole message is to the president say, we don't want any presidential pardon excuses here. Allow the man to serve his jail sentence. Okwa appeal, na appeal yina. Obiane nini asem. Ebusia, ahane di besi midin, the little Oscar. Benzema so netina kambechi ema ene uhu ye kama ye de ejumedi no enso ebrewo. This is a very hot one. Etinia ye de ebre mono na oba o subscribe, o like video no. Na face most importantly, watch the wadrin our comment section eho. Yada mu nyina amase for the support that you keep giving to us. Continue to stay with us.